Okay, so yesterday I went to the coffee shop just for one coffee, one small coffee.
Huh?
And when I looked at my phone later, I spent $20.
$20? On coffee?
I don't even know how. I just wanted coffee. But somehow I also bought a sandwich, a cookie, and I think a bottle of juice.
This is the problem, John. This happens to everyone.
I know. And then I feel, I don't know the right word. Guilty? Bad about myself?
Yes, we all feel this way sometimes. And today, we're going to talk about this feeling. And we're going to learn how to talk about money in English in easy, natural ways. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak Unstoppable. I'm Maria.
And I'm John. We're so happy you're here.
This episode is for intermediate English learners. That's B1 to B2 level. If you understand most of what we're saying right now, this episode is perfect for you.
Today I'm feeling, honestly, a little tired. I didn't sleep well last night.
I'm feeling good today. I had my morning tea, and I'm ready to help you learn some really useful English.
Yes, and we're really excited about today's topic.
Thank you for choosing to learn English with us today. We know you have so many options: YouTube, apps, courses, and you chose us. That means a lot.
It really does. So let's make this time useful for you.
Okay, so let's talk about something we all do every single day.
What's that?
We think about money,
Oh, yes. All the time.
right? Maybe you wake up in the morning and you think, can I buy coffee today? Or should I make coffee at home?
Or you see something online, a new phone, new shoes, and you think, do I need this? Should I buy it?
Exactly. Or maybe it's the end of the month and you look at your bank account.
And you think, where did all my money go?
Yes, this is so common. Money is part of our daily life. We spend it. We save it. We worry about it. We feel happy when we have it. We feel stressed when we don't have enough.
But here's the interesting thing. In English, talking about money can feel uncomfortable.
That's true. In many cultures, people don't like to talk about money directly. It feels personal. It feels private.
Right. But we still need to talk about it sometimes. With friends, with family, at work, when we're shopping.
So today, we're going to teach you simple, natural ways to talk about spending and saving money in English.
And here's the thing. Think of money like water.
Water?
Yes, water comes into your house. That's like your salary, your income. Money comes in.
Okay, I'm following.
And water also goes out. When you use it for cooking, cleaning, drinking, that's like spending money. Money goes out.
Ah, I see. So if too much water goes out and not enough comes in,
Your house has a problem.
exactly. Same with money. If you spend too much and you don't save,
You have a problem.
that's a good way to think about it. Money in, money out. We need balance.
And maybe this happens to you too. Maybe you want to talk about money in English, but you don't know the right words. You don't know what sounds natural.
So let's learn together today.
Okay, so Maria, I want to start with my coffee story from the beginning.
The $20 coffee?
Yes, so here's what happened. I walked into the coffee shop. I just wanted one coffee. But then I saw the pastries, the cakes and cookies behind the glass.
Oh no!
and they looked so good. So I thought, okay, just one cookie. That's fine.
Hmm.
But then the person at the counter said, "Do you want to add a sandwich? It's a special deal today."
A special deal. This means a lower price, like a discount or promotion.
Yes, exactly. So I thought, okay, why not? And I said yes.
And then?
And then I saw a bottle of juice near the register. The register is the place where you pay, and I just grabbed it. I don't even like that juice.
So, you didn't plan to buy all these things.
No, I had no plan. And this is what we call impulse buying.
Impulse buying. Let me explain this. Impulse means a sudden feeling or desire. You don't think about it. You just do it.
Right. So impulse buying means buying something suddenly, without planning, without thinking.
When you see something and immediately you want it, and you buy it right away, that's impulse buying.
For example, you go to the supermarket for milk, just milk, but you come home with chips, chocolate, ice cream.
That's impulse buying.
Exactly. And this happens to everyone.
It does. I do this with books. I go to the bookstore and I think, I'll just look. But I always buy something.
See? We all do it. And you know what? After I bought all that stuff yesterday, I felt, how do I say this? I felt guilty.
Guilty. Good word. This means you feel bad about something you did. You regret it. You wish you didn't do it.
Yes, I felt guilty because I spent too much money on things I didn't really need.
This is so normal. Many people feel guilty after impulse buying. Maybe you know this feeling too.
And there's another phrase we use for this situation. We say, "Money burns a hole in my pocket."
Oh, this is a great expression. Let me explain. Burns a hole in my pocket. This is an idiom. It means you can't keep money. When you have money, you spend it immediately.
Right. It's like the money is so hot, it burns your pocket, so you have to take it out and spend it fast.
For example, I got paid on Friday, but by Monday, all my money was gone. Money burns a hole in my pocket.
Perfect example. This phrase describes people who spend money as soon as they get it.
And John, that's you.
It's true. I'm trying to get better, though.
Okay, so let's talk about the opposite now. Not spending, saving.
Saving money. This is hard for me.
It's hard for many people. So let's use a simple example. John, do you have a savings goal?
A savings goal? You mean, am I trying to save money for something specific?
Exactly. A goal is something you want to achieve. A savings goal is an amount of money you want to save.
Okay. Well, I want to save money for a new laptop. My laptop is old and slow.
Good. So that's your goal. How much do you need?
About $800.
And are you putting money aside every month?
Putting money aside this means saving money, right?
Yes. Put money aside is a phrasal verb. It means to save money. You take some money and you don't spend it. You keep it separate for later.
For example, every month, I put $50 aside for emergencies.
Perfect. An emergency is a sudden problem like your car breaks or you get sick. So you save money just in case.
Just in case, another useful phrase. This means to be prepared for something that might happen.
Exactly. I keep extra money just in case I need it.
Okay, so back to your question, Maria. Am I putting money aside for my laptop?
Yes, are you?
Honestly, not really. I keep saying I'll start next month.
Ah, this is called procrastination.
Procrastination. This is when you delay something. You keep saying, I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yes, and with saving money, many people procrastinate.
I know I should save. But at the end of the month, there's no money left.
This is so common. And we have a phrase for this. I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
Oh, this is important. Let me explain. A paycheck is the money you receive from your job, your salary.
Right. So living paycheck to paycheck means all your money is used before you get your next paycheck. You have nothing left.
For example, I can't go on vacation this year. I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
It means you earn money, you spend all of it, and then you wait for the next paycheck. There's no extra money, no savings.
And this is stressful.
Very stressful. Many people around the world live paycheck to paycheck. Maybe you know this feeling too.
Okay, Maria, here's something I learned recently. Small things cost a lot.
What do you mean?
Like coffee. I buy coffee almost every day. $5, maybe $6.
Okay, that doesn't sound too bad.
But wait, if I buy coffee 5 days a week, that's about $25 a week. And in 1 month, that's $100.
Wow.
Just on coffee.
This is a really important idea. We have an expression. Small expenses add up.
Add up means to increase, to become more, when you put everything together.
Right. One coffee is cheap. But when you buy it every day and you add up all the money over time, it's a lot.
For example, I spend $3 on snacks every day. It doesn't feel like much. But over a year, it adds up to over $1,000.
Exactly. Small expenses add up.
And there's another way to say this. We say, it's the little things that get you.
Get you here means cause problems for you or affect you.
Right. Big purchases like a car or a laptop, you think about them carefully. But little things? You don't notice.
Like buying lunch every day instead of making lunch at home.
Yes. Or paying for apps you don't use anymore. Or buying snacks at the convenience store.
These small purchases feel harmless, but they add up.
And at the end of the month, you wonder, where did my money go?
This happens to so many people. Okay, so now let's talk about how to be smarter with money.
Yes, please. I need help with this.
Okay, first tip. Make a budget.
A budget. This is a plan for your money, right?
Exactly. A budget is a plan that shows how much money you have and how you will spend it.
So you write down your income, that's money coming in, and your expenses, that's money going out.
Yes. For example, I make $2,000 a month. My rent is $800. Food is $300. Bills are $200. So I have $700 left.
That's a budget.
Right. And when you make a budget, you can see clearly where your money goes.
And you can plan to save money.
Exactly. A lot of people say, I'll save whatever is left at the end of the month.
But usually, nothing is left.
Right. So smart people do the opposite. They pay themselves first.
Pay yourself first. This means you save money before you spend on anything else.
Yes. As soon as you get your paycheck, you take some money and put it into savings. Maybe 10%, maybe 20%.
And then you spend the rest.
Exactly. You treat savings like a bill. You pay it first.
For example, every month, I pay myself first. I put $200 into my savings account before I spend on anything else.
Perfect. This way, you always save money. You don't wait and hope there's money left.
That's smart.
And here's another useful phrase. Cut back on spending.
Cut back means to reduce, to use less.
Yes. Cut back on spending means to spend less money.
For example, I'm trying to cut back on eating out. I'm cooking at home more often.
Great example. Or, I need to cut back on online shopping.
Me too.
And one more phrase. Tighten your belt.
Oh, this is an idiom. Let me explain. A belt is what you wear around your waist to hold up your pants.
Right. And tighten means to make it more tight, more close to your body.
So tighten your belt means to spend less money, usually because you don't have much money.
It's like you're preparing for a difficult time. You need to be more careful with money.
For example, I lost my job last month. Now I need to tighten my belt until I find a new one.
Or, the company is having problems. Everyone needs to tighten their belt.
It means be careful. Spend less. Save more.
Exactly.
Okay, Maria, can I share something personal?
Of course.
When I first came to this city, I didn't have much money. I was working part-time. I was living in a small room. And I was very careful with every dollar.
That sounds difficult.
It was. But you know what? I learned something important.
What's that?
I learned that being careful with money doesn't mean you're cheap or boring.
That's true.
It means you're smart. It means you have a plan. It means you're thinking about your future.
I love this.
And I also learned that small savings matter. Even saving $5 a week, it matters.
It does. Small steps lead to big results.
Exactly. So if you're learning English right now, and you're also trying to save money, I want you to know, you're doing something really good.
Yes. You're building a better future.
And maybe it feels slow. Maybe it feels like progress is small.
But you're moving forward.
Yes. And that's what matters.
I want to add something too. When I was learning English, I didn't pay for expensive courses. I couldn't afford them.
What did you do?
I used free resources, YouTube videos, podcasts, library books,
That's smart.
and I learned. Maybe it took a little longer, but I learned.
This is important for our listeners to hear. You don't need a lot of money to improve your English.
No, you don't. You just need time, effort, and consistency.
Consistency means doing something regularly. Again and again.
Yes, study a little bit every day, even 15 minutes.
And the same is true for money. Save a little bit every week, even $5. It will grow over time.
Remember this. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Okay, everyone. Let's slow down now. It's word tour time.
This is where we review the important words and phrases from today's episode.
We're going to go through them slowly. Listen carefully. And try to repeat after us if you can.
Ready?
First word. Impulse buying.
Impulse buying. This means buying something suddenly, without planning.
Example 1. I went to the store for bread, but I did some impulse buying and bought 5 things I didn't need.
Example 2. Online shopping makes impulse buying very easy. You see something, you click, you buy.
And here's me using it personally. I'm trying to stop impulse buying. Now I wait 24 hours before I buy anything online.
Good strategy. Okay, next phrase, put money aside.
Put money aside. This means to save money.
Example 1. I put $50 aside every month for emergencies.
Example 2. If you want to travel next year, start putting money aside now.
My personal example? I'm putting money aside for a new laptop. It's hard, but I'm trying.
Good job, John. Next, living paycheck to paycheck.
Living paycheck to paycheck. This means you spend all your money before you get paid again.
Example 1. I can't save money right now. I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
Example 2. Many families are living paycheck to paycheck. They have no extra money.
Personally, I used to live paycheck to paycheck. It was very stressful.
Next phrase, add up.
Add up. This means small amounts become large when you put them together over time.
Example 1. $5 a day doesn't sound like much, but it adds up. That's $150 a month.
Example 2. Those small subscriptions really add up. Check what you're paying for every month.
My example? I didn't realize how much I spend on coffee. But when I added it up, I was shocked.
Okay, next, make a budget.
Make a budget. This means to create a plan for how you will spend your money.
Example 1. I made a budget last month, and now I know exactly where my money goes.
Example 2. If you want to save money, the first step is to make a budget.
Personally, making a budget helped me save $2,000 last year.
Wow. Okay, next phrase, pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first. This means save money before you spend on other things.
Example 1. I pay myself first. Every payday, I put 10% into savings.
Example 2. Don't wait to see what's left at the end of the month. Pay yourself first.
My personal one? I'm learning to pay myself first. It's a new habit for me.
Last one. Cut back on.
Cut back on. This means to reduce or spend less on something.
Example 1. I'm cutting back on eating out. I'm cooking more at home.
Example 2. We need to cut back on unnecessary expenses this month.
Personally, I cut back on buying clothes, and I saved $300 in 2 months.
Excellent.
Okay, those are our key phrases for today.
Practice them. Use them. Make them part of your English.
All right, John. Let's give our listeners something they can do today.
Yes, something practical and easy.
So here's your challenge today. Think about one small expense in your life. Something you buy regularly.
Like coffee, snacks, lunch, cigarettes, apps, anything you buy often.
Now, calculate how much you spend on this in 1 month.
Multiply the daily cost by 30 days, or the weekly cost by 4 weeks.
For example, I buy a coffee every morning for $5. 5 times 30 is $150 a month.
And then ask yourself, is this worth it? Do I want to keep spending this much?
You don't have to stop. Maybe you love your daily coffee and it makes you happy. That's okay.
But at least you'll know. You'll be aware.
Awareness is the first step to change. Awareness is the first step to change.
And if you want to practice English at the same time, try saying this sentence out loud.
Every month, I spend underscore 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 dollars on underscore underscore underscore. This adds up to underscore 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 dollars a year.
Fill in the blanks with your own information.
For example, every month, I spend $100 on eating out. This adds up to $1,200 a year.
Or, every month, I spend $30 on streaming services. This adds up to $360 a year.
Practice saying this. It's good for your English. And it's good for your money awareness.
And if you want, share your sentence in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, everyone. We're near the end of today's episode.
Before we go, we have a small challenge for you.
Here's the question. What's one thing you're trying to save money for right now?
Maybe it's a trip. Maybe it's a new phone. Maybe it's an emergency fund.
Write your answer in the comments. Keep it simple. You can write, I'm saving for underscore, underscore score, underscore.
For example, I'm saving for a vacation. Or I'm saving for a new computer.
We read all the comments, and we'll reply to as many as we can.
And if you found this episode helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us.
Yes. And if you want to improve your English with more episodes like this, click the subscribe button.
We post new episodes every week. Real conversations. Simple English. Useful vocabulary.
We're here to help you speak English confidently and naturally.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
We really appreciate you.
Keep learning. Keep practicing. And remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going.
Progress is progress, no matter how small.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone.
Bye. See you in next episode.
Bye!